What would you say to somebody who's in a situation like you were in, where you've kind of gone off the deep end?
Yeah.
You've moved the line so many times that you can't even see where you started. What would you say to somebody?
Yeah. I would say that why not? Just why not give it a chance? And that, the first time you go for a run or the first time you go and weightlift, that night when you look in the mirror, there's not going to be much difference. The next day you go on another run, you go and weightlift again, you're not going to see much difference again. But if you really are consistent and just continue to show up, you will see the fruit and you will see the improvement. And so to just try and strive for consistency, and then it doesn't have to be perfect, and that you can start small, because just like when you're on the deep end, it's because you took little steps to get there, right? And so I would just encourage to just show up.
Did you ever feel at that point that you were beyond saving?
Yes, because I couldn't get over the fact near the end that I was living that double life, that I was serving here and doing all of these things behind closed doors and could hide it so well. And then people would come up to me saying, "You made me feel this and you made me feel that. Thank you so much." And I had to look them in the eye and tell them, or keep it to myself and know that I might be looking like an apple that on the outside is red and vibrant, but on the inside is just rotting away.
So you felt like a hypocrite.
I felt very much like a hypocrite, yes.
What would you say to somebody who feels like they're beyond saving?
That the Lord is just so merciful and he's so patient and kind, and you will be so surprised at the reaction, the feeling you will get if you go to confession and, share your sins with your priest. I was for a long time adamant, like, why do I need to tell someone else my sins? I can just tell the Lord myself. Why does there need to be a middleman here? But just to face sin in the face and have the courage and humility to allow him to be your strength. For a long time, I didn't know what to do, but I started getting the idea of, like, I need to put everything that is affecting me at the foot of the cross. And then now that concept has been shifting as time has gone on, because I'm very anxious and I want to go back and grab what I put at the foot of the cross. Let me take that back for a sec. I'll put it back later. I'm learning to bury it there and really keep it there, because I know when the time is right, he will resurrect it, and whatever that I need to place there is his, and my life is his. And so just to never feel that you're too far gone, and that we have a Lord who's merciful and wants us to come home.
Do you think that if somebody wants to take those steps back, should they approach a group like Katy Young Adults first, or should they go to the parish priest first? What do you think? Or does it depend on the person and their situation?
Right. No, and you bring up a great point. I think also seeking community is huge. Everyone's different. Some people are a little bit more introverted. I'm very introverted. Some people are more extroverted, where at first it'll be easier to just go out and tell a bunch of people what they're feeling and find comfort there, or they just need to reach out to a priest. I would say take it to prayer first and foremost. Have that conversation with the Lord and just ask him. And if you don't receive an answer per se, then maybe go to the next step of finding someone who might appear that is maybe a little bit farther along and might direct you in the right way. To me, at this point, by no means do I think that I've arrived, but I'm always trying to seek people who are very committed and very consistent, and trying to see what they would say is better for me to do in certain situations. And so I think it's on a case-by-case basis.